Welcome to our channel. Please like and subscribe. Every time interest rates change, something happens to your money, your savings, your debt, your ability to buy a home, even the price of everyday things. All of it is affected. But most people don't really understand why. Interest rates are one of the most powerful forces in the economy, yet they are rarely explained in a simple way. So in this video, you're going to understand exactly what interest rates are, how they work, and why they quietly control your financial life. Let's begin. First, what is an interest rate? At its simplest, an interest rate is the cost of borrowing money, or the reward for saving money. If you borrow money, you pay interest. If you save or invest money, you earn interest. It's that simple. Now imagine this. You borrow $100 with a 10% interest rate. That means you have to pay back $110. The extra $10 is the cost of borrowing. Now flip it. If you save $100 at a 10% interest rate, you earn $10. That's your reward. So interest rates are always doing one of two things: charging or rewarding. Now here's where it gets important. Interest rates don't just affect one person, they affect the entire economy, because almost everything involves borrowing or saving. Homes, cars, businesses, credit cards, all of it is connected. Now let's go deeper. Who controls interest rates? In most countries, a central bank does. In the United States, it's the Federal Reserve. Their job is to manage the economy, and one of their main tools is interest rates. Now, why would they change rates? Because interest rates influence behavior. When rates are low, borrowing becomes cheaper. People take out loans, spend more money, businesses expand, the economy grows faster. But there's a problem. If spending grows too fast, prices rise. This is called inflation. So when inflation gets too high, the central bank raises interest rates. Higher rates make borrowing more expensive, people spend less, businesses slow down, and inflation begins to decrease. So interest rates are like a control system. They speed things up or slow things down. Now let's bring this back to you. How do interest rates affect your money? First, debt. If you have loans, credit cards, or a mortgage, higher interest rates mean higher payments. You pay more over time. Lower rates mean cheaper borrowing. Second, savings. When interest rates are higher, savings accounts and certain investments pay more. Your money grows faster. When rates are low, your savings grow more slowly. Third, big purchases. Interest rates affect affordability. For example, a higher mortgage rate means higher monthly payments, which means you may not be able to afford the same house. So when rates rise, buying becomes harder. When rates fall, buying becomes easier. Now here's something most people don't realize. Interest rates also affect prices, not just loans, but assets, stocks, real estate, even businesses. When rates are low, money flows easily, investments rise. When rates are high, money becomes more expensive, and markets often slow down. Now let's talk about why this matters. Because interest rates influence decisions, daily decisions. Do you borrow or wait? Do you invest or save? Do you spend or hold back? These choices are shaped by interest rates, even if you don't notice it. Now let's simplify everything. Interest rates are the cost of money. They control borrowing, saving, spending, and investing. When rates are low, money moves faster. When rates are high, money slows down. And because your financial life is connected to all of these things. Interest rates quietly shape your future. Now take a moment. Think about your own situation, your savings, your spending, your goals. Understanding interest rates gives you an advantage because instead of reacting, you can start making better decisions, more informed decisions, and over time, that changes everything. Because money is not just about how much you earn. It's about how well you understand the system. And interest rates are one of the most important parts of that system. That was excellent. Please like and subscribe for daily lessons. See you next time.